Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to support the Public Procurement Amendment Bill. My colleagues before me have explained that it is a very simple amendment, but, Mr. Speaker, the implications are very profound. Mr. Speaker, before I spend just a few minutes to make my contribution, I wish to ask you for 1 or 2 minutes leave to thank my constituents and to thank a few groups of individuals, because, Mr. Speaker, this is the first time for me in the Parliament since the general election of December 1, 2025. I wish, Mr. Speaker, to take this opportunity to thank the Holy Spirit for the strength, the health, the guidance, and for continuing to strengthen my own spirit, Mr. Speaker. I wish to thank all those who assisted me, my family in particular, Mr. Speaker, and those who assisted me on the campaign trail, my constituency group, my campaign team, all those who assisted me in any way, Mr. Speaker, especially those individuals who prayed for me, those who could not attend the rallies, but they prayed for me every single day. I really want to thank them. I want to thank the people of Vieux-Fort North. Mr. Speaker, parce que ça c'est la première fois que je parle en Parlement depuis l'élection l'année passée, je voulais prendre l'occasion pour dire merci pour bon Dieu pour la foi avec sagesse là, avec courage là. Mr. Speaker, je voulais remercier tout le monde qui a aidé moi, famille moi particulièrement, avec tout le monde qui a aidé moi en campagne pour goumer bataille ça là. Mr. Speaker, pour moi venir en mon Parlement. This morning, Mr. Speaker, I took the oath of office in this House for the 5th time, the 5th consecutive time, Mr. Speaker. And I want to thank the people of Vieux-Fort North, all those who continue to assist. I want to say to them, during the last general election, it was tough, it was rough. All kinds of things were thrown at us. All kinds of things were said about me, about my family, about my colleagues, all kinds of things, Mr. Speaker. But the Holy Spirit and the strength of the people continue to see me through. So I thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Speaker. And I want to say to the people of Vieux-Fort North, I will continue to protect your interests. I will continue to work hard and to put my all into this enterprise to ensure that we continue to put you, the people, first. Mr. Speaker, I want to contribute to this very brief debate by just explaining very quickly, Mr. Speaker, to honorable members, but to the general public. I'm sure some people, Mr. Speaker, may want to ask, what is public procurement? And very simply, public procurement refers to the purchase of goods and services and works by governments and state-owned enterprises. Mr. Speaker, il est important pour nous expliquer, même si amendement là, changement nous qu'a fait en loi, est simple, mais de là il y a chaque monde qui pas fin comprendre ça nous qu'a faire. Then nous qu'a dit public procurement, nous qu'a dit gouvernement qu'a gagné chaque bagaille. Gouvernement qu'a gagné table, yo qu'a gagné desk, gouvernement qu'a gagné service. Monde qui a fait consultancy, monde qui a fait travail by gouvernement, mais c'est pas by ministre gouvernement seulement. C'est aussi cette organisation qui gouvernement même qu'a conduit comme un ministre santé l'année St. Jude Hospital Board. Et ça c'est une organisation qui gouvernement qu'a contrôlé. L'année Millennium Heights Medical Complex. Pour l'année OKU, ça c'est ça gouvernement. So, là nous avons parlé about public procurement. Ça nous a dit c'est qui manière gouvernement ça fait pour ces boards ça là, ces organisations ça là, SLASPA, WASCO, ces différentes organisations ça là. Pour board là même ça fait comptoir avec moun pour bail service, mais on y pour suivre loi. So, Mr. Speaker, it is very significant because in 2018, for example, In St. Lucia, the value of public procurement was about $230 million. If you look at 2019, 2020, 2024, and in most Caribbean countries, the value of public procurement sometimes goes as high as 20% of GDP. And a lot of that public procurement happens with statutory corporations. So it's very important for statutory corporations, statutory organizations in our country. It's very important for them to understand, as the member for Library explained so well, to understand what they can do, what they should do. And for me, Mr. Speaker, my concern is the efficiency. This could possibly allow statutory organizations to become more efficient. As we know, there is legislation, Mr. Speaker, and in St. Lucia in particular, there is legislation which seeks to cause there to be more efficiency, more transparency in public corporations, more professional development. But this bill causes there to be more clarity. In a number of statutory organizations, sometimes the boards act as if they can't move things. And in some cases, Mr. Speaker, you wonder whether they are afraid to make certain decisions. And even when, in some cases, they make these decisions, you want them to be held more accountable. And I suspect we are coming to a time in the governance of our country where a lot of those statutory corporations and so on will need to be even more accountable to the government and to the people with their work. There are some challenges, Mr. Speaker, for these statutory corporations. The limited access because of small suppliers, inefficiency, there are corruption issues, technology is a problem. How do these statutory corporations use technology to advance their work? And in some cases, a lot of reform is required. The people who are on these statutory organizations, do they have the time, the capacity, and so on? All of these are obviously important for the efficiency of the statutory corporation. But today, this amendment gives clarity, as my colleagues have said before. In our case, in the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Nutrition, what comes to mind, Mr. Speaker, is the Millennium Heights Medical Complex Board and the work that they have to do in terms of advancing the construction of the fifth wing of the Owen King EO Hospital. All right, the money, some of the money has been earmarked and so on. We have the money there. How efficient can they become if this amendment signals to them that we need to push ahead and get things going as long as we are transparent and above board? Same thing with the St. Jude Hospital Board. A lot of work to be done there. And so for me, Mr. Speaker, this amendment gives clarity. And my contribution certainly adds to the foundation which was set by the mover of the motion and also, the presenter of the bill, and also my colleagues. So, in closing, Mr. Speaker, I once again wish to say to you, to my colleagues, and to the people of Vieux-Fort North, those people whom I represent, that I am super proud and super honored and humble to be back in the House for a fifth time to represent the people of Vieux-Fort North and to be among my colleagues, some new colleagues in whom I am well pleased, Mr. Speaker. And I take this opportunity to say to you, Mr. Speaker, that nowhere in my actions or character in the last elections, we were not phased at all, Mr. Speaker. They did all kinds of things in Vieux-Fort North, all kinds of jumping jacks and all kinds of nonsense. And Mr. Speaker, this term of Parliament, while we are at 16-1, will not erase my efforts to ensure that I remind the member for Miku South, who led all of the attacks and all of the name calling on whether it be on Facebook by his non-interference in the nonsense that was happening over the election period. This is just the second meeting of the House since the last general election. And I'm not finished. with reminding the people of Vieux North, reminding the member for Micoud South that he and his party...
Speaker, I'm going to rise on a point of order. 35(5). No member shall impugn improper motives to see any member or either the Chamber of Parliament. And, Mr. Speaker, I'm going to use it. I really believe it's a new agenda. Let's start off. Elections spoken for itself, we're gone. I don't think we need to be impugning any kind of disparities against any one of ourselves. I heard the Prime Minister and other members speak about a new dawn and we're going to kumbala. Let's try to keep that decorum, Mr. Speaker.
So, member, what is the point of order? You're objecting to what words? Your microphone. Your microphone.
As stated in order 35(5).
But what I'm looking for the words that impugn you.
The members said that we were jumping up and parading and doing all kinds of things and specifically pointing out I was not the candidate in Beaufort North.
Is that what he said? He said that by your lack of action that you supported it. He didn't say you said anything.
Nonetheless, Mr. Speaker, you're impugning things against me and my character.
But what is it? What is he impugning? Is it? Can you point to contradict what he said that you intervened? That's all he said. You never intervened.
No, Mr. Speaker, that's not what he said.
That's what he said. He said by your lack of acknowledgement of what was said.
No, the
member
said that there was jumping up and parading and all kinds of things.
Oh, but he didn't say you were jumping up. Who are you?
I'd like to think I was, Mr. Speaker.
You didn't think so?
I'd like to think I'm young enough to have done that, Mr. Speaker.
Member of Beaufort North, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I thank you. I will rest, Mr. Speaker. I will rest, but I just want to say to you, Mr. Speaker, and members of this House, and to the people of Beaufort North that, politics is a real serious thing, eh? And I, from the time I entered the parliamentary politics of St. Lucia, from way before, I don't joke by politics, the lives of people and what you all say about people. I don't joke. This is not a laughing matter, It's a very serious thing. So when I speak here in this House about things you all did in the campaign, these things have affected the lives of people. Politics is a serious thing. So when I make my comments, and you would stand on a point of order, cannot substantiate the point of order, and laughing as if that's a joke. I'm not taking this as a joke. I'm going to continue to be very serious in this House about my representation of the people of Beaufort North, and I will not forget the things you all did just 2 months ago. Just 2 months ago. Just 2 months ago. So I want to thank you, Mr. Speaker, and to tell you, I thank the Holy Spirit that we prevailed, but in every presentation I make, I will remind the member for Micoud South that his ways and the ways of his party need to change, and I will keep reminding him. He is not the only one with the authority to stand up and talk about campaign financing on the first time he comes to the parliament and wants to tell me what to talk about. Politics is serious. And he can't choose what to talk about, Mr. Speaker. And I cannot refer to how my people felt during the campaign. Thank God. 16-1, and the people of Beaufort North gave the Moses Baptiste, who went up for the Labour Party in the last general election, the largest margin in that constituency. Thank God, thanks the Holy Spirit. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.